What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
TV license.
BBC. You know, the British clowns, CUNT, whatever you want to call them.
Bro forgot to pay his TV license.
BBC TV licensing have opened an investigation into 500,000 households cancelling their TV licence.
Make sure you're paying your TV licence, because I have just got fined.
I received a letter this week to say that I have been watching BBC iPlayer. No, I haven't.
Okay, we gotta talk about this. An investigation has now begun into my property.
Now I've got a letter of them threatening me. You could be interviewed under caution in accordance with national criminal law, which could lead to prosecution. Imagine that being the thing you get prosecuted for.
BBC. There you go.
The UK government has officially threatened me in private. I've made it publicly that I will not pay the TV licence fee in the UK. So, they've sent me an email. I shouldn't show you this, but I'm going to show you anyway. Enjoy!
Welcome back to Brit Rants, where we say what everyone else is thinking, while Britain keeps trying to squeeze us dry. Today, we're tearing into the TV licence, because let's be honest, it's nothing short of legalised extortion at this point. People are struggling to afford food, heating, rent, and yet here come the letters, the warnings, the threats, all for a service most of us don't even use anymore. And what do we get for it? Outdated programming, bloated salaries, and a system that hasn't moved with the times. Is this about protecting public broadcasting, or is it just another way to guilt and scare us into paying for nothing? If you're sick of being shaken down for money just because you own a screen, hit subscribe, because here on Brit Rants, we say it like it is.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore? I'll go first. Student loan.
TV license. TV license. I don't know about your household, but I pay for Now TV, Disney Plus, Netflix, the list is endless. And there are more and more coming out constantly. I even see Paramount are doing their own TV. TV licensing should be opt-in. 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 If I want to watch BBC, then I will bloody choose to pay for it like everything else. If not, don't be knocking my door 15 quid a month, because I'm not interested. No one's interested.
Scrolling through my phone. Scrolling through my phone. Let me get this straight. If I don't pay my TV license, I can go to prison. And in prison, they give you a TV? You're telling me the punishment for not paying to watch TV is going to somewhere where I can watch TV for free? Alright. Only in the UK, bruv. You couldn't write it. Make it make sense. British logic.
I'm here to check your TV license.
You're the TV license guy?
Yes.
You exist?
Where do you think all the letters come from?
How many of you are there?
It's just me. I travel up and down the lands checking TV licenses.
How many do you check a day?
I'm about halfway.
Halfway through what?
Britain.
The whole country, and it's just you?
I started in 1972, and I'm slowly making my way around on foot.
On foot?
On foot.
On foot?
By feet. By my foot.
Do you have any ID or, like, someone I could call?
I have no idea.
Who employs you?
I don't know. They keep paying me. I've never asked.
Well, I don't have a TV, so, sorry.
May I come in? And check?
No?
Okay. Well, that's that. I'll see you in 30 years.
I've just received my first letter about not having a TV license. I cancelled it, what was it? Not a week ago. I've had an email, and now I've got a letter, you see. It's not having a TV license letter. What does it say? The direct debit for your TV license has been cancelled. Your bank has informed us the direct debit's been cancelled. Payments from account blah 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 has been cancelled. As it stands, we will be unable to take the next payment when it's due. Set up a direct debit. Did you want to change something else? Do you want to They're terrified, aren't they? Oh, they're worried. Do you no longer need a license? Well, I've told them, I filled the form in that I don't need a license. If you don't watch or record live TV programs on any channel or device, or download or watch BBC programs on iPlayer, please visit tvlicensing.co.uk. Let us know. We may confirm. Let us know. We may confirm this with a visit. You see, will they visit?
Hello there, license inspector here.
Guys, I had a visit from the TV license man the other day. What a bloody job. Can you imagine this? So the doorbell rang. As we know, I don't like unexpected visitors. I went to the window, I was like, hello, hello. He's like, oh, do you mind coming down? I'm from blah, blah, blah. But I couldn't hear the blah, blah, blah. Went downstairs. He's like, oh yeah, my name's XYZ and I'm from TV license. What are you doing here? Are you lost? He's like, oh, are you Roche? I said, I am. Why? He's like, oh, it's come to our attention you haven't paid your TV license. That's because I don't own a TV. He's like, you don't own a TV? I don't own a TV. I said, oh, okay. Do you stream anything? Netflix, BBC, Prime? No, I don't stream. He's like, you don't stream anything? Why are you peer pressuring me? I said, no, I don't stream anything. I said, the most I do is watch YouTube on my phone. He's like, oh, okay, well, I'll take you off the register and then you won't hear from us for the next 2 years. What do you mean 2 years? Leave me alone permanently, first of all. And then I had to ask him, how did you find me? Because the last time that I think I was meant to have one was when I lived at uni. That was in Essex. What are you doing here? He's like, oh, you know, the system. He said something about the system. That put me on high alert. I'm not putting my details in any more systems. I'll be using an address like Coles Crescent or something like that because my old address from when I was like 6. You ain't gonna catch me again. And then that was the end of that. But the bills have nothing to do with me, first of all. So why are you here? Second of all, the audacity. No one ain't got no TVs, babe. Love Island was great though, guys. What did you think?
BBC TV licensing have opened an investigation into 500,000 households cancelling their TV licence. TV licensing has sent out letters saying it has opened an investigation into UK households after 500,000 households cancelled their direct debits. Now here's the crazy thing. That was last year, end of summer. As of today, even more people have cancelled the direct debits. Put the point across of why they don't need a TV licence. Many people just don't watch live TV. They just watch like YouTube, Netflix, all the other platforms, but don't watch anything live on it. Because obviously, as we know, you can watch things live on YouTube and Netflix, and people obviously didn't understand that. People were saying, oh, if you're watching YouTube, you need a TV licence. They were saying you need a TV licence if you watch things on your phone, which were live. I mean, personally, I think the BBC started to scrape at the bottom of the barrel with the excuses they were coming out with. Because let's have it right, they were losing a lot of money. So that's when they went on and tried to team up with Netflix and YouTube and tried to integrate it into, if you use these, you need to pay a TV licence. And some people just went, do you know what? I'm not paying it anymore. Don't like the BBC. I don't like what you do. I don't watch live TV anyway. Stick it up your backside. For me personally, I think them numbers are just going to carry on going up. Up and up and up and up. And I don't blame people. So yeah, if you don't watch live TV, go and have a look. You might not even need one. I find it mental that some people pay it and they don't even watch live TV and they don't necessarily need one. What is it this year? 179 quid or something like that? Madness.
This dropped by TV license, right? And it said, your property is now listed as unlicensed on our database, right? And it is against the law. It is against the law to watch or record live TV without a license. Yeah? Alright, then say if you watch Amazon Prime, so pay TV series like Amazon Prime, Sky and all the above, you have to pay. So listen, in Britain, you have to buy a TV and also buy a TV license to watch your TV. So they're saying that they have run the check on my address and there is no license at my address. So they said to stop investigation, please do the following. £169.50. £169.50 for TV license. After me never know say it so dear. Me did think say no, I want like a 5 or something. 160. £9.50 for TV license. And they said the consequences of being incorrectly licensed, so you can get a fine up to £1,000 for buying a TV, right, and not having a TV license. So in Britain, you have to buy a TV and then buy a TV license for £169.50. Mr. TV license man or woman, I watch TikTok. I go on TikTok. I do not go on no TV. Yeah, 100 right? Imagine buying a TV, plus you have to buy a license to watch a TV. Paying your Sky bill, plus you have to buy a TV license for watch Sky. What's the point? Right? So see that they said, I'd have to think. So they said, once you have contacted us, we will cancel the investigation and update our records immediately. Can you imagine? So to stop investigation, call that number or pay £169.50. So I'll be calling that number, right? Because we're not paying a TV license. We're not buying one. This is nonsense. Well, is it nonsense though? I don't know if it is nonsense, but me think a nonsense. Anyway, see it here, £169.50.
Please don't tell me that people are still paying the TV licence. You having a laugh? TV licence? If you are, there's no hope. Like, paying the BBC for what? To watch EastEnders? To fund their pedo rings or whatever they get up to. BBC, you know, the British bullshit clowns, CUNT, whatever you want to call them. If you're still paying your TV licence nowadays, I'm afraid you need to give your head a bit of a shake, don't you? I've not paid TV licence for years, and nothing's happened. Literally, nothing's happened. Honestly, they're just bullies. The bullies, the fraudsters, paedophiles, and you're funding their weird little things that ever they do. Please don't pay your TV licence. I can promise you now, nothing happens. And everyone that I know don't pay the TV licence, and nothing's happened. It's a scam. It's all a scam. The whole bill system's a scam. But TV licence, honestly, baffles my mind.
Right, so I've just had a letter come from TV licensing, BBC. They're asking if our business property, if the staff are watching TV or anything, if we need a licence. Really good place for this to go, though. Just quickly show you BBC. There you go.
You guys paying for your TV licence? Because not being funny, I ain't been doing that, but I actually haven't been watching BBC ITV. I ain't been watching it. Now I've got a letter of them threatening me. You could be interviewed under caution in accordance with national criminal law, which could lead to prosecution. Imagine that being the thing you get prosecuted for. Like, this guy's like, yeah, I'm in here because I cut someone up, and you're like, yeah, you got my TV licence. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I just find it funny, like, you're threatening me with a grand fine or going to jail. I got jail because I don't have a grand. And also, to be fair, I ain't done it wrong, you know what I mean? I'm watching Netflix, and that's just all I'm doing. I ain't watching up to do with BBC. And I have told them in the past, I'm like, I don't need a TV licence. And then they message me again and be like, look, buy one. Like, not being funny, it's not my fault if you want to ask me the same question all the time. I told you I'm not having it, I don't want it. And then, is it every year they ask again? It's like, no, off. Just apparently someone's gonna be coming to my house, an enforcement agent, officer, what the fuck. Yeah, you ain't coming in my house. You know what I mean? Like, just ignore you. Can they, like, force their way in to have a look at your telly? I don't know. I don't care.
Okay, we gotta talk about this. Apparently, you have to have a TV license in the UK to watch TV. An investigation has now begun into my property. And if I don't pay the license fee, then I have to go to court. But I don't watch the BBC or watch cable. So can someone tell me if I have to pay this or not?
Breaking news, the TV licence is set to rise next year in April. by £5, which will now mean the TV licence will be £174.50 starting from next April. I can't believe the cheek of these people that they're putting it up. That is an absolute piss take. The Culture Secretary from obviously the government, Labour government, Lisa Nandy, has said that she wants the BBC to thrive for decades to come and said how good the programmes that they do are, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to pay for a TV licence. Why don't they understand that? We shouldn't be forced to pay for something that we don't really need to pay. I can't remember the last time I watched a BBC product. I can't remember the last time I watched EastEnders. If I didn't, if it was like a Netflix subscription where you had to pay each month to, watch it, but if you don't watch it, you don't have to pay. I probably wouldn't ever watch a BBC show again. Millions of people probably wouldn't. So I'm not sure increasing it is the thing to do. We should be cancelling it. Leave a comment. Let me know, what do you think about this? Are you happy that the TV licence is going up by £5?
TV licence are scam artists. I cancelled my subscription like 2-3 years ago, called them on the phone, explained that I only watch Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime. I don't watch any live TV across any of those platforms. I don't stream anything live, and I don't watch BBC iPlayer. They sent me a link that I had to fill in this form, did that, absolutely fine. Got a letter confirming I do not need a TV licence. I received a letter this week to say that I have been watching BBC iPlayer. No, I haven't. I don't even have an aerial in my TV, so I know they're lying. I don't even have a BBC account. And when I looked at the date that the letter was sent compared to the letter that I received confirming that I don't need a TV licence, it's been about 2 years, saying that someone will be round to check. I also have seen online other people getting this same letter through the exact same week, so they're just regurgitating, they're lying to try and pressure people into getting a TV licence. Like, I don't understand it. I've just realised this is see-through. Anyway, so many people are spending money on TV licence because they think they need a TV licence. The only thing that you need a TV licence for, okay, is live TV on any platform or BBC iPlayer. You can watch ITV Hub, you can watch Channel 5, all of that on catch-up, but just nothing live. Netflix, Disney Plus, all of that, you're fine as long as you don't watch anything live or watch BBC iPlayer. They should not be able to lie like this. They say you need it for Netflix or YouTube. Yeah, only if you're streaming live from YouTube. If you're not doing any of that, you do not need a TV licence. Save yourself some money and cancel it. Should not be supporting the BBC anyway for lots of different reasons, but especially if they're sending scummy little letters. No, thank you.
The government is planning on scrapping the TV licence in 2027. Lisa Nandy from the Labour Party said that she wants to scrap it and fund the BBC through taxation. So basically, we won't be paying for a TV licence, we'll be paying higher taxes. So we're not going to be better off. We'll probably be even more worse off because they won't want to lose that more, tax. They'll have to put the tax up because they won't want to lose out. So this could actually be, better to know the devil you know rather than scrap it and pay higher taxes. I don't really understand this move. I think it should be more of a Netflix style subscription, a subscription for sport, a subscription for radio, etc. If you want to watch EastEnders, you download the TV app. It's basically move with the times. Don't force us to pay for something that we don't want. Throw us in prison because we're not paying for it. I think a Netflix subscription is the obvious choice. Don't replace it with taxation. Just do a Netflix subscription. It's so obvious. Leave a comment, let me know, what do you think about the government's plan? What do you think? Is it totally bonkers or am I missing something? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I'm dying to know what you make of all this. And hey, while you're here, why not join our little news-loving family? Hit that follow button for your daily scoop of the latest and greatest. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.
The UK government has officially threatened me in private. I've made it publicly that I will not pay the TV licence fee in the UK. So, they've sent me an email. I shouldn't show you this, but I'm going to show you anyway. Enjoy! They've addressed it in my name here. They've basically said they've been made aware of content that is being posted on social media. But this is the funny bit. Let's get into it, shall we? Stating that you refuse to pay the licence for your television, please understand and be aware that these videos will be used as evidence. Evidence! When we look into your case regarding your television licence. Please bear this in mind in future. Well, this is my official reply, and look, I'll stop making videos. I've just realised this is a video. Of course I won't stop making videos, and of course I'm not paying for my TV licence. Lock me up, throw away the key, because this guy ain't paying for his TV. Clearly, they've seen the videos, and they've seen this video. Hi, how are you? I'm still watching television, and I don't have a TV licence. I'm now going to go enjoy my licence-free TV. See you guys.
Right, I've got a question about a TV licence. Do you have to have a TV licence? Because I don't watch normal TV at all. Netflix and ITV. Literally, yeah. And I keep getting bloody letters through the post, I'll show you in a minute, saying that they are coming out for a visit. Let me just hide my address. Saying that they're coming out for a visit, right, because we're not paying for a TV licence. When I lived here before, I didn't pay a TV licence, so why do I need to now? I don't understand. Am I being stupid, or is this something that you have to pay? Because I've had letters through the post now for like 3 months, I've just been ignoring it. And now they're saying that they're coming out and that they could be fined up to £1,000. Is this real? Is this true? Because I've seen that you don't even have to answer the door to them. Help.
Guess what I just learned? I have been living in the UK for over a year now, and then suddenly I start getting this weird ass letter sent to me. I got like 3 of them sent to me, and they were like, don't get sued, you better sign up. Literally the first 2 I thought it was a scam, and then the 3rd one followed up with a phone call, and I was like, what? Did you know that even if literally the only thing you watch is like subscription based programs like Netflix, Hulu, well, we don't have that in the UK, Netflix, HBO Max, Paramount, whatever it is, you have to pay for a TV license. So to watch Netflix on a television or my iPad or a computer, I need a TV license, which is like over $200 American dollars per year, just to have like permission, I guess, to watch my own television. I've literally been living here a year. I haven't paid it because I didn't know. And then I get all these letters and they're like, you could be sued up to £1,000, which is like $1,400. And literally I thought it was fake. I didn't pay, I didn't do anything. And then I got this 3rd one with a phone call. And then I went on their website and I was like looking it up, and I was like, a TV license? It's basically a tax to watch TV. So I paid it. I have my TV license now, and they literally told me on the phone when I was talking to them, they were like, make sure like you have it printed or like put somewhere, because we did like have you on the list to have someone go like investigate your house. What the literal America would never. America would never. Like, then again, I'm getting cable with Wi-Fi for like $30 American dollars per month. But like, what do you mean a TV license?
This might be an unpopular opinion, but why are we still paying for a TV licence? I've just had an email in for renewal of my TV licence. £169.50 for a year. That is almost £15 a month. I don't even pay that for Netflix, and I get everything I want to watch on there. What do I watch on the BBC? Probably nothing. I asked my dad, who is almost 60, why he's happy to pay it. And he says, because I watch the BBC. What does he watch on the BBC that is worth £15 a month? And it's not even just the BBC you can watch. You need to have a TV licence to watch any channel. Or you have a bailiffs at the door. And even at that, anything decent that's ever on BBC goes onto Netflix anyway. It should be a subscription service just like Netflix. If people want to pay for it, they can pay for it. If they don't have to.
There's talk of expanding the TV license to include platforms like Netflix and Disney Plus, and the UK are losing it. Honestly, it's kind of hard not to get it. TV's not what it used to be. Gen Z's not watching live. Boomers are switching off, and the streamers have taken over. So now people are asking, are we about to get charged twice? Once for streaming, again for a license fee. Supporters say, guys, it's about fairness. Everyone chipping in for public service broadcasting. But others, they're calling it outdated, a mismatch for how we consume content. Because here's the thing. BBC licence fee income has dropped by about £250 million in the last 5 years. That's not small, that's pressure. So is this a long-term fix or just a short-term reaction? Because when your audience changes, you've got two choices, adapt or fall behind. Legacy doesn't guarantee loyalty. You've got to earn it. One click, one scroll, 1 second of attention at a time. And right now, we're already spending over £500 a year on content that we actually want. So as the license model changes, here's the question that matters. What's the fairest way to fund public media today? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe.
Now, breaking news, people. Have you heard that the BBC, the TV licence, they are now going to try and charge the fees to the value of your property and also dependent on where you live. Yes. So this is actually quite serious. Because this is very much real, unfortunately. It's just a joke. I am shocked that the BBC think that, one, this is going to work, and two, that they're going to get away with it, because people don't watch live TV anymore. People aren't going to be taken the piss out of with being charged to watch a news ed TV when they don't watch live TV. We are the only country in the world that has this. We are the only country in the world. And when you look at all the scandals that the BBC, that they are entangled with, and are on purpose, will not go into the detail, that they think that they're going to be able to charge a TV licence fee, for a start, 2, depending on where you live, and 3, dependent on the value of your property. I'm sorry, why and how does it affect the value of my property to what I'm going to pay as a TV licence, which I don't pay a TV licence, and I never will, because I don't watch TV. Okay, and with all the data protection laws changing, so the GDPR laws, this is a fact, people. The GDPR laws will have to change with the recent events and what's in the process right now. This second is the 11th of June 2025 of data privacy, because basically we have no data privacy anymore. Not at all. So it completely actually makes GDPR completely irrelevant. It really does. The whole GDPR, all of that, is in the process of being completely wiped out, because there's going to be no data privacy because of what this government have done. Okay, this is all fact. So when the likes of the BBC, when I cancelled mine years ago, and I said, stop sending me these letters because you shouldn't even have my details stored on your system because it's a breach of GDPR. Now it's going to be very interesting with every company across the country, because with the data laws changing, it's going to be a case that they're going to be allowed to have our details and then use them how they want to use them. So I think all the telephone companies need to start employing more people, because they're going to need more people to be dealing with the requests from the likes of you and me to have their telephone number registered with TPS. Now, for those that don't know what TPS is you can basically have your number registered where you don't get no sales calls. Your number is made private. But as I'm saying this out loud and discussing this with you, I'm not sure how that's going to fit under the data laws now and privacy laws, because the whole point of these big changes that this government has done is that everyone will have access to everything and see fit how they choose to use that information, which is, like I say, disgusting. Let me know what your thoughts are, because this is really interesting. It's very, very interesting. And yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be happy with this. I feel your pain.
Make sure you're paying your TV licence, because I have just got fined. I didn't actually need a TV licence. I was paying it up until about a year ago, and then I wasn't watching anything. I wasn't watching live TV, I wasn't streaming, I didn't watch BBC iPlayer or anything like that. I've literally got like an Amazon stick that I watch things on, so like Netflix and Disney and stuff. So I didn't need to pay for TV licence, so I cancelled it. And then about 2-3 months ago, my son started watching something on BBC iPlayer when he went to my dad's house. So then when he come back, obviously he started asking for that, and it completely slipped my mind, like, to reactivate my TV licence. I started putting Bing on the TV, and then I had a knock at the door a few days ago from someone from the TV licence. And honestly, I was like, shit. Look, it was a genuine mistake. Obviously, they don't care about that. I've just had a letter through. Luckily, when they knocked on the door, explained the situation, they just said, okay, we'll start paying it again now. So they set it up on the doorstep, which I was like, fine. Now I actually do need to pay for it, so that's no problem. But then they've just sent a letter, and now I've got to pay, is it £56 or £65 a month for, I don't even know how long, because I didn't pay it for those few months. I didn't get the £1,000 fine, but I've got some sort of, I assume I've got to pay back. There might be some months that I was using it. I don't really know. I don't really understand the letter. I just know that I've got to pay £56 or £65, I can't remember off the top of my head, a month for the next, 6 months, I think it is. And I'm pretty sure TV licence is about 14. If you need a TV licence, make sure you're buying it, because you'll just end up in the shit like me. Luckily I didn't get the £1,000 fine, but yeah, make sure you're buying it, guys.
So here we are, 2025, and the TV licence is still being used as a weapon to bully ordinary people. You're threatened for watching nothing, harassed for daring to question the system, and made to feel like a criminal in your own home. Meanwhile, the fat cats at the top of these organisations rake in millions and act like they're doing you a favour. This isn't about fairness, and it's sure as hell not about choice. It's about control and cash. So tell me, have you had enough? What's your story? Drop it in the comments, because when we speak out, they can't ignore us. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Brit Rants will keep calling out the scams, the lies, and the hypocrisy.